Hey guys and gals, what's up? This is Gimli1357 here, and I'm doing part 4 of the Intel Guide for Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. We're going to be going through missions 10, 11, 12, which is Biolab, Collapse, and Armada. So, we're going to be starting off with the 10th mission, Biolab. So, right near the start of the mission, when you're running away from the sniper, you're going to run into this little building here. This is a really short piece just because you have to run into here to hide. So, it's pretty easy to see that piece of intel. Later on, when you're actually inside the building, you get to this Biolab. I wonder why it's called Biolab. Interesting. You're going to take out some guys. Then once you take them out, just turn left and hey, look, there's a piece of intel right here sitting on the little box. To your left after you turn right. So it's like a right, left. Anyway, later on, once you go to this little part where you're outside for like a second and then you go back inside, and then there's this like red room and he's like walking down the hallway. Look in there and look, there's a piece of intel. You need to get that intel. You need to climb in there. So you have to break the window because the door doesn't work. So there's a piece of intel. Number 30. We are 2/3 of the way there. We're almost done. And we're done with that mission, so we're moving on to Collapse. And so we're 1/3 of the way through this episode. During Collapse, once you get to this part, which is, again, right near the start, you'll see 2 tractor trailers blocking everything. It took me way too long to figure out it's right in this little SUV sitting there. Little black SUV right near the tractor trailers. It's really quite easy. It took me forever to find it, though. Later on in the mission, you'll see this sign on the right side of the road. You can see I'm like on the sidewalk thing, so I'm like right below it. So you'll want to use your little booster thruster thingies to jump on up over here. And on the far side of the bridge, boom, there's number 32 of your intel. So now to move on right at the end where they're here and you're like, you need to help them out. Instead you run in circles trying to figure out where the heck the intel is at, and you figure out it's actually a little bit farther back over the railing and it's sitting in the back of a truck. So go grab that. And you got 33. There you go. Good job. And that's all the ones for that. We're moving on to Armada now. So once you jump into this destroyed, fiery place, you can't use your boosters anymore. Just turn right. And then turn right. And you'll find a piece of intel. Good job. Number 34. And a little bit farther on, you're going to find this area where you're walking outside, like up on a thing, and then you walk inside. You were like on, I don't know what you would call that. But anyway, you walk in, then you just walk all the way to the end. Don't go where you're supposed to. Later on, when you're using the cool vision thingy and you're up here and you're supposed to take control of the gun with the terminal, don't do that. Instead, grab a piece of intel. Then go over here and use. Once you use that, you're done. So good job. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the guide. Tune in to Gamer's Guide on Gimli1357.com for more achievement tips, reviews, and guides, and we'll be finishing part 5 here soon. See y'all later, folks.